Hi, my dear Aquarius. Welcome to your love reading. Thank you so much for joining me, Aquarius. Okay. Thank you for your time. You'll find my email listed in the description box below if you want to book me for a reading. I offer personal readings, love readings, spiritual path readings, life path readings, and lastly, I do offer prophetic and intuitive readings, which will not include any cards. Okay. Let's jump right into your energy. To some of you whom have lost a loved one, um, they would like for you to go see them, okay? The cemetery, prayers, okay? Through your prayers as well. Okay, let's move on from that. Let's jump into your energy, Aquarius. Okay, we have the Three of Wands here, followed by the Two of Wands. Okay, so I feel like it might be difficult for you to get into the dating scene or to commit. You might you might be struggling a little bit in that department of kind of also allowing yourself to commit to somebody. I feel like the struggle lies upon this. I feel like you have foresight, okay? You're gifted with intuitive abilities whereby you just cannot be lied to, okay? It's easy for you to see past somebody. It's easy for you to spot a liar, and I feel like because of this reason it's hard for you to commit because you often attract people who are deceitful, okay, and you see that in them, and obviously you cannot commit to that. And I feel like that has been a build up that happening to you, you having this ability, this gift. It 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 kind of it contributes to your trust issues because you see right through people, and it's you are somebody that cannot be lied to. It's like you can look someone dead in the face and you know that they're lying to you, but you wouldn't say anything about it. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't affect you. It just means that it affects you in a different way. And I see it affecting you in terms of trust. You have trust issues. You don't trust easily. That's where the lack of commitment to others comes from, even with friendships. Okay, you have a gift. Okay, High Priestess here. You have a gift that gives you foresight. You see right past people, and you see the truth in people. It's been hard for you to connect with somebody openly without having some form of guard up, or shielding yourself in some way, shape, or form, emotionally, mentally, physically. Okay, there's just been that struggle, like, okay, one foot in, one foot out. I feel like, Aquarius, you need to communicate with people more. Okay, if you have an issue, a problem, even if you are seeing what it is, you're seeing, where the problem comes from through your gift, your intuitive abilities, your intuition in general. It's still very important for you to express that, okay? And not just ghost or just act upon how you feel and not giving the other person an opportunity to explain themselves to you. Them explaining themselves to you, it won't take anything from you to hear them out. You just need to hear them out. That's it. Okay? Don't be so quick to shut the door on people, because you might never know what people are going to say to you. Even if you see some form of truth, okay, it's important for you to ask, so what's the deal? Okay? What's happening? so that you also get clarity and you move forward with clarity, so that you don't create these trust issues and they build up inside of you because of the emotions that you are suppressing. It's not healthy to live like that. And it's not healthy for your soul either. You're a soulful being. You need intimacy, whether you like it or not. And you can't allow yourself to receive intimacy because of your trust issues. Well, you're not receiving it the way you would completely want to, fully opening up yourself. I feel like you were a little bit afraid of fully opening yourself up to people or a person because of how deeply you feel, one, and how deeply you think, two. But Aquarius, that's not a way to live, okay? You cannot live in your head, okay? I'm speaking from experience, okay? I was the type of person that really used to be in my head about a lot of things because of who I am, okay? But that meant that I wasn't living, because living in your head means you are not living at all, okay? It's okay to be who you are, but it's not okay to allow yourself to be controlled by your emotions. First of all, it's difficult for you to express emotion to people. And when you do, and maybe they don't reciprocate it or they don't appreciate it, you just pull back instantly. And then that creates this hole in your heart, because you are then restricting yourself of vulnerability. And as a human being, you need to allow yourself to be vulnerable, or you're gonna die inside. You won't live life. So how are you gonna live life when you're constantly walking on eggshells and expecting the worst from people? Stop that. The only reason you should expect the worst from people is if you are a bad person, because you get what you give. But you are not a bad person unless you are. Then baby, you deal with what you bring to the table. But if you are a good person, you cannot expect bad things to be happening to you all the time, because you'll keep viewing life in that lens. You need to set yourself free from your traumas that have created a false illusion in your head and lied to you about life and people and yourself. You need to invest in having a relationship with yourself so that you can have a relationship with somebody else that is pure and that won't easily just be broken. You can't do that if you are guarded towards yourself, even towards yourself, beloved. How are you going to live life like that? How are you going to live? You can't. In the end, you might end up crashing. You might be having it in control now, but you know everything catches up to you at some point. It might not be now, it might not be in the next 10 years, it might be tomorrow, it might be right this second. You will someday crash if you don't allow yourself to live as a human being. You might not be from here. You might not be from here, if you know what I mean, but you must learn to coexist. You can't treat people this way, okay? You can't be so standoffish and waiting on something. Oh, so, like, first of all, stop listening to the voice in your head. It is not you. You can make your own decisions, okay? You can decide what you're gonna eat. You can decide if whether or not I can decide right now, I can just get up and stop working. Okay, it's a choice as people, as a human being that you make. Stop being controlled by a voice. Stop being controlled by an emotion. You are not the voice in your head. If you were, you know you'd be dead, because the voice in your head is not pretty. If you were an emotion, you'd be absolutely gone, rubbed off the face of the earth, because your emotions, they beat you, they abuse you, they're not good for you. But that doesn't mean that they make you or define you. You have a choice. Am I going to allow myself to be an emotion, or just allow this emotion to pass? Make that decision to say, I'm not sadness, I'm not anger, I'm not loneliness, I'm not frustration. I am a human being, and I want to live life. I want to also be happy. Why can't I be happy? Why can't I just be like everyone else? Why? Why should you be deprived of life? No, it's time to stop all of that and live. Okay? I'm gonna end it here for you. I'm here for you, okay? Everything's gonna be just fine. Allow it to pass. Aquarius, you'll find my email listed in the description box below if you want to book me, okay? I offer personal readings, love readings, spiritual path readings, life path readings, and lastly, I do offer intuitive and prophetic readings, okay, which won't include any cards. I'm sending you nothing but love. Until next time, okay? Really hope this helped you and that this was of significance to your life. Bye.